Am I the asshole for not caring about my roommate's illness and expecting her to be more tidy? I have lived with my roommate for over 8 months now. Her low-key helicopter mother told me beforehand that because of her illness, bladder and digestive problems, she let her be a little spoiled and would just clean up after her and ask for me to be patient with her lack of cleanliness and to wake her up every day. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I agreed, but I was just like, kind of weird thing to ask me, but sure, I guess. But I didn't think it was going to be an issue until I actually saw it. She wouldn't do the dishes, clean up after herself, flush the toilet, or basically any shred of housework until I specifically reminded her, and it gets a little tiring after months of doing that. She also had a weird habit of throwing food down the sink, and it would start smelling really bad if I would wait to tell her to clean it up. She would also have terrible table manners and would leave food directly on the couch and stain it, then leave it as it is, which was pretty darn difficult to get off since the couch was made of fabric. But whenever I would point it out, at first she would stop, but the next day I would find her doing the same thing. Now my own parents were aware of all of that, and at first they were also pissed, but lately they've been telling me that my roommate was just very ill and I should be patient. But honestly, I don't care. I don't think being ill justifies her making a mess around and me having to be patient, waking her up every day and still cleaning up after her. By the way, for context, we're both uni students, but she barely attends any classes. So I'm not going to lie, after coming back from my classes to a mess and weird odors, it's not the best feeling out there, but I might be overreacting. So top comment, not the asshole. When does the lease end? Find a new roommate. It isn't reasonable for your roommate and her mother to expect you to be a nurse/maid. If roommate can't care for herself, she should probably move back in with her mother, though it sounds like her mother is trying to pawn her off on you.
Yeah.
Either way, it's fucking weird and not your problem. Also, editing to add that being ill sucks, but it's still ultimately her responsibility to work something out with whoever she's living with, not your responsibility to just do it. I can't tell if she's weaponizing her illness or if she genuinely needs help, but she should be working with you to determine the fairest way to distribute chores.
Yeah.